Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications in order to receive updates on all my latest videos. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, ladies and germs, to the Wandering Wind. Today, I'm going to be playing more of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Oh boy. This brings back memories to the days when I originally played the PS2 version back in, what, 08, 09, something like that? No, 07 or 08, something like that. Skip it. Get right into the battle. Right into the battle. I tell you what, I love the game mechanics in this game. Really awesome, I think. Really powerful too, just, I mean, for the time, this was like kick ass as far as, oh crap, really? It's doing it to me again. Oh well. It might fix itself. It might. It hopefully will. Roxas, stop this nonsense now. Oh, here we go. This man speaks nonsense. Roxas, don't let him deceive you. Why not? No, I just wanted to go away. And so he did. He made it go away. And it worked. For now. How did I get here? Yeah, skipping it. I'm going to have to figure out why my video card or video capture keeps doing this to me. I mean, come on. It doesn't want to be fair at all. It just don't. It don't want to be fair. Let's see. Oh no. It's doing its thing again. It's doing the, oh well, let's go ahead and just screw up on you because we feel like it thing. This is why I haven't done game videos before, and why I don't exactly like doing them now. Because 9 times out of 10, something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna end up being frigging frustrating. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, I wonder if this will work better because of the fact that it's now a lower res for the base. I don't know, let's see. And now for the title match. I'm ready, let's get started. We'll see how this works. We'll see how this manages. Let's see, that's 728 by 410. Let's go ahead and match that here. 728. Dang it. 728 by 410. Well, I guess I can't. Oh well. And I'm... Ow, that shouldn't work. Struggle. Ooh. We might actually be able to get through this. Ah. 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 Oh. Nice. Well, let's see what you've got now, Setzer. What the hell? What is with all the Final Fantasy guys having super magic? Superpowers. Come on. Work, 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 work. Well, I still win, but it's no fair in just winning. I like the curb stomp. Roxas, Roxas, Roxas. Roxas. Nobody else here? Damn. Skip. Looks like I'm streaming alone. So now I'm not going to be streaming at all. Maybe that's what's causing it anyway. Anyway, here we are. The beginning of the story of Sora himself. The beginning of the story of why Sora is connected to Roxas so heavily. The usual spot in Twilight Town. And today we're going to be going and investigating the 7 wonders. Go to the central station. Town line is still free of charge. Awesome. Oh, I forgot to add my skill, my ability. I have 2 new abilities. Scan and guard. And you know, I'll take guard right now. Sock, champion's belt. Go ahead and put it on to have a bit of resistance against all of the elements. And then go ahead and hop on. And race over to the next area. So, one of the biggest parts, I think, of the Kingdom Hearts series has to be its characters. And no, not just the Disney characters, although that is also pretty awesome, having so many different characters to choose from. But as far as being able to look into their backstories, but also the original characters. Just the idea that from the ground up, so many of the characters in the series that we've come to know and love have been born of the minds of these creators that made this wonderful series. For example, we have the likes of Sora, Riku, Kairi, we have Master Xehanort, we have pretty much, well, you know what? I thought for the longest time that Master Yen Sid was actually an original character until I rewatched the Sorcerer's Apprentice scene, and I realized, oh wait, he's in the Sorcerer's Apprentice wow, that's cool. I had never really recognized that or remembered that. It was always just a, well, you know, it was always just kind of something that hadn't really entered into my mind. It was more of something that would slip your mind if you weren't looking for it or weren't watching for it. And so that was pretty, I think, funny and awesome and amazing, just in its own special way. A lot of the other things that I really enjoyed about just this series and in general is the fact that the storyline, while a bit bizarre and a bit convoluted, yes, I mean, geez, do we need to go through the whole fiasco that was Castle Oblivion and everything in the original, well, in Chain of Memories? I mean, for the longest time we were left wondering, what? Who? Where? When? Why? I mean, it seriously didn't make any sense. And then finally we get this, idea that, oh, so Castle Oblivion is actually an important place, not just because it happened to be the place where Chain of Memories happened, but also because it ended up being quite an interesting place just because of its backstory. I mean, we end up finding out that Terra, Aqua, and Ven actually come from the world that turned into into Castle Oblivion. The oh good lord, what is it? I can't remember what the name of the world is, but it's, oh, the Land of Departure. And then we find out about the events of Birth by Sleep, and it's just so bizarre, but so understandably, you know, just interesting. It ends up being something that it was like, oh, wow, I'd never thought that there would be a backstory on why there are no other Keyblade wielders. I mean, come on, at one point you had to think to yourself, I wonder why there aren't more key bearers. I mean, you would think that, okay, there doesn't just have to be two, does there? I mean, for there to only be two Keyblade wielders, and then for Roxas and a couple others, and then of course, where do all the different Keyblades come from? Is it just the fact that Sora keeps getting mementos from his friends, and so that ends up being what he keeps getting mementos from his friends, and so they turn into Keyblades all of a sudden? Or is it that the Keyblade already had those forms, that it already knew those shapes because others had already had them? The Keyblade, I believe, was the way that the imitation Keyblades were forged, I believe, involves very closely the heart of the wielder. They take a shard of light from the heart of those that are meant to be Keyblade wielders, and from that shard they fashion a key that suits them best, based on their personality and their abilities, as well as their overall character. And so you get Keyblades like the Kingdom Key, which is more of a blank slate than anything. And you get Weight of the Dawn, which is a perfect expression of Riku's own personal journey from being possessed and seduced by the darkness to eventually becoming a true defender and wielder of the light, a true champion of the light. And sure, he still has darkness deep within him, but he's able to control it now rather than it being controlled by it. And his Keyblade perfectly represents and reflects his personality. The same with the Sleeping Lion and other Keyblades like that. They are reflections of the characters of those that wielded those keys beforehand. The Keyblade has always been the reflection of those who are connected to it. And I think that is the most powerful thing of all, because if you think about it, why would the Kingdom Key come to Sora then? I mean, yes, when Riku steals the Keyblade from Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, it reverts to the Kingdom Key form, but later on, when Riku truly gains his own Keyblade, it turns into the shape of the Way to the Dawn, and I believe that is mainly because of the way that the Keyblades work and function, like I said before. But the fact that the Kingdom Key of all keys is Sora's default Keyblade, the one that he always returns to, is a sign, I believe, that he may be the only one to actually possess the power of Kingdom Hearts in the end. The only one who can reform the world the way it used to be. The only one who can return the darkness back to the realm of darkness and lock it there, and then return the light back to the worlds like it used to be in the days of old. The days of fairy tales. Or the age of fairy tales, that is. And maybe, just maybe, there is something to be said about the nature of hearts themselves. Now, without sounding too much like Ansem Seeker of Darkness here, hearts are equal parts light and dark, although the elder Keyblade wielders would prefer it that the heart is only light and that darkness invades the heart. But in reality, the heart is no different than the cycle of the day. You have a period of light and a period of dark. You have both in equal measure, and the same is very much true about the heart. The heart is divided and yet is also united and harmonized with itself, but only if you manage to accept that part of yourself which is dark and learn to be comfortable with it. Another big thing about the heart and the way that the heart works is that the heart is primarily affiliated with light. The heart is the seat of love, the seat of kindness, the seat of all positive emotion, and so light is the prominent just quality of the heart is light. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, the keys, the heart. Okay, you've got the... I guess I want to kind of theorize on why there are three parts to a body or to a person. The will, the body, and the heart. Why those distinctions? Why that particular separation? Well, you know, my thoughts, my theories are that the separation between will, body, and heart is geared or rooted, I guess, in the idea of a triune nature, the idea of a trinity of sorts within all things, both living and unliving, in terrestrial and celestial, between time and space, and yada yada yada. I mean, we have days, weeks, months, and years. Okay, weeks, months, and years. We have day, night, and twilight. We have past, present, and future. We have mother, father, and child. I mean, so many rules of three, and I think the nature of humanity reflects that very well. That, you know, I need to find where the hell the other wonders are. Oh, ghost train. Okay, well, let's go to see the ghost train. But no, the nature of the nature of the person is that at the end of the day, we are complex. We're complicated. We're strange, if you want to simplify it to that. But yeah, it's strange to see just how different we all are, how marvelous the world can be. But I don't know, to be honest, I think that Kingdom Hearts is really just about emotion. About reaching out to that emotional being within ourselves. The emotions of love and kindness, the emotion of the emotion of bravery. Just the nature of the fact that we can choose who we want to be. And you see that time and time again within the series. You see Riku choosing not to be controlled, but rather to be master of his own fate and to control his inner darkness rather than be consumed by it. We see Sora choosing to become the hero the world's need and not allowing himself to be forced into it, but rather quite literally almost electing himself to the position just because he feels like if he doesn't do something, no one will. Which speaks a lot to his character, I think. But at the same time, we have so many instances of humanity within the characters. We have Sora feeling down about not being able to find his friends, or about just seeing how hopeless it seems to fight the Heartless when what they're actually accomplishing by slaying the Heartless is just furthering the organization's plan. And you know, you see that so much, and it gets to be a very compelling sort of narration where we may have heroes, but sometimes they're just as weak and as scared as we are. And that is very reassuring to see that there are people out there that get that even the everyday ordinary heroes have fears. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest takeaway we can get from Kingdom Hearts is something that I distinctly remember Sora saying in the first game, and something that really resonated with me then and resonates with me still. Deep down within the darkness, there's a light that never goes out. No matter how dark, no matter how hopeless a situation may be, hope is still present. The light still shines within. I think that is a really powerful message. I mean, to say with certainty and with clarity that that there is hope no matter what the situation, that there is light no matter what the darkness that stands in your way, that there is love despite all the hatred that we see in the world. That is the most powerful thing of all. That is the most powerful sentiment that we can take away from Kingdom Hearts and from any fictional series, in fact. And I think after everything, we really need to just take a step back and realize that we are the bearers of hope in this generation. Here we go. Finally, we're getting towards the end of the section about Roxas. The last day, or the 6th day, I think. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to actually leave you here because I really do have to get this edited and then get it out, so that way I have something up tonight. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble and watching me play. And I hope you guys enjoy all of this. I hope you love every moment of it. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for just being my subscribers, my friends, my viewers, and my family. I love you so very much. I'll talk with you again soon. And until we see each other again, stay breezy, and I'll catch you next time. Hey guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. If you do, make sure to turn on your notifications so that you can see all my future videos. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at TheWanderingWind71. I've got a lot of great pictures there. Also, don't forget to follow me on on Twitter at WanderingWind71 for all my latest tweets, and also over on Facebook at the Wandering Wind channel page. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.